There are places on Earth that seem almost too surreal to exist, landscapes painted by time, shaped by wind, water, and fire. From the floating balloons over Cappadocia to the mist-shrouded peaks of Zhangjiajie, and the glowing waters of the Great Blue Hole, each destination reveals nature's endless creativity. These are the Earth's true masterpieces, wild, breathtaking, and timeless. Join us as we journey across the planet to witness the most extraordinary wonders ever crafted by nature itself. There are places on Earth that seem almost too surreal to exist, landscapes painted by time, shaped by wind, water, and fire. From the floating balloons over Cappadocia to the mist-shrouded peaks of Zhangjiajie, and the glowing waters of the Great Blue Hole, each destination reveals nature's endless creativity. These are the Earth's true masterpieces, wild, breathtaking, and timeless. Join us as we journey across the planet to witness the most extraordinary wonders ever crafted by nature itself. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China is a place where reality seems to merge with fantasy. Towering sandstone pillars rise dramatically from the mist, forming a surreal landscape that inspired the floating mountains in Avatar. Walking through this UNESCO World Heritage Site, you feel as if the Earth itself has sculpted an ancient masterpiece. The park's quartz sandstone formations, shaped by millions of years of erosion, stand like silent guardians over lush valleys and winding trails. The Bailong elevator, built into a cliff, offers breathtaking views of these towering spires, while the glass bridge over the Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon lets visitors literally walk above the clouds. The air is fresh and filled with the scent of pine, adding to the mystical atmosphere. Beyond its cinematic fame, Zhangjiajie reveals the soul of China's wilderness, where geology, myth, and serenity intertwine, reminding every traveler of nature's boundless creativity and quiet strength. Mount Bromo, rising majestically from the vast Tingur caldera in East Java, Indonesia, is one of the most breathtaking volcanic landscapes on Earth. Surrounded by an otherworldly sea of sand and cloaked in mist at dawn, it creates a surreal scene that feels almost divine. Visitors often hike to the nearby viewpoint of Mount Penanjakan before sunrise to witness the iconic spectacle, Bromo's smoking crater glowing softly beneath a golden sky as the first light touches its rim. The name Bromo itself comes from Brahma, the Hindu creator god, and the mountain remains sacred to the Tenggerese people, who offer prayers and sacrifices during the annual Yadnya Kasada festival. Standing here, you can feel the deep spiritual energy that flows through the volcanic soil, blending myth, culture, and raw natural power. The scent of sulfur, the whisper of the wind, and the ever-changing colors of the sky create an unforgettable experience, reminding travelers of nature's boundless beauty and strength. Pamukkale, often called the Cotton Castle of Turkey, is a surreal wonder sculpted by nature itself. Terraces of dazzling white travertine cascade down the hillside, formed by the calcium-rich waters that have flowed here for thousands of years. Under the soft glow of the sun, these pools shimmer in shades of turquoise and ivory, creating an almost otherworldly sight. Walking barefoot across the warm terraces feels like stepping into a dream, a blend of geology, art, and serenity. Beyond its striking beauty, Pamukkale holds deep historical roots. In ancient times, the nearby city of Hierapolis was a sacred spa where Romans and Byzantines sought healing in its mineral waters. Today, visitors can still soak in these same natural thermal pools, surrounded by the echoes of ancient columns and temples. The air carries a quiet energy, a reminder of how Earth's slow artistry continues to shape landscapes that inspire awe and reflection. The Great Blue Hole, located off the coast of Belize, is one of Earth's most mesmerizing natural wonders, a vast underwater sinkhole that plunges more than 120 meters deep into the heart of the Caribbean Sea. From above, it appears as a perfect circle of deep sapphire blue surrounded by the turquoise shallows of Lighthouse Reef, creating a breathtaking contrast visible even from space. Formed during the last ice age, when rising sea levels flooded a system of limestone caves, the Great Blue Hole preserves a silent record of geological time. Diving here feels like descending into another world, where ancient stalactites hang from submerged caverns, and reef sharks, giant groupers, and sea turtles glide through the mysterious depths. Beyond its sheer beauty, this site reminds us how fragile and interconnected marine ecosystems are. As a guide, standing above this immense abyss always fills me with a humbling reminder of nature's power, artistry, and timeless mystery beneath the waves. Carved over millions of years by wind and rushing water, Antelope Canyon in Arizona stands as one of nature's most exquisite masterpieces. As sunlight filters through the narrow sandstone walls, waves of orange, red, and gold seem to dance before your eyes, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadow. Walking through its twisting corridors feels like stepping inside a living sculpture, every curve shaped by time and the patient flow of nature's artistry. The canyon's Navajo name, Say-Biganalini, meaning the place where water runs through rocks, perfectly captures its spirit. Beyond its beauty, Antelope Canyon is also a place of deep cultural respect for the Navajo people, who view it as sacred ground. Photographers from around the world come here seeking the perfect beam of light, yet what truly captivates visitors is the profound silence and the humbling reminder of nature's delicate power to sculpt wonder from stone. Stretching endlessly across the high plateau of southwestern Bolivia lies the Sala de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth, shimmering like a colossal mirror between heaven and earth. Formed from prehistoric lakes that evaporated long ago, its vast crust of salt transforms into a surreal reflective surface after rainfall, merging sky and land into one infinite horizon. As a travel guide, I often describe this place as nature's most perfect illusion, where every step feels like walking through a dream. Beyond its ethereal beauty, Sala de Uyuni holds immense mineral wealth, particularly lithium, essential for modern technology. The silence here is profound, broken only by the soft crunch of salt beneath your feet. At sunrise and sunset, light scatters across the crystalline plain, painting the world in pinks, golds, and blues. It's not merely a destination, it's an encounter with the sublime, a reminder of Earth's fragile and boundless wonder. The fjords of Norway are among the world's most awe-inspiring natural wonders, carved by glaciers over millions of years into deep, narrow valleys surrounded by towering cliffs. As you sail through Geirangerfjord or Narrowifjord, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the serenity of the emerald waters contrasts with the raw power of the rugged peaks above. Waterfalls tumble from dizzying heights, creating a mesmerizing symphony of mist and motion. These fjords not only reveal nature's artistry but also hold centuries of human history, from ancient Viking routes to quiet fishing villages that seem frozen in time. In summer, the midnight sun bathes the cliffs in golden light, while winter transforms the scene into a silent, icy dreamscape. The purity of the air, the reflections on still waters, and the humbling scale of the landscape remind every traveler how small we are in nature's grand design, yet how deeply connected we remain to its timeless beauty. Mount Cook, also known as Aoraki, rises proudly as New Zealand's highest peak, piercing the sky with snow-capped majesty. Its towering summit, often wrapped in clouds, reflects off the glacial waters of Lake Pukaki, creating one of the most striking alpine scenes on Earth. Standing here, you can feel the power of nature and the spiritual energy the Maori people have long revered. The surrounding Aoraki/Mount Cook National Park is a paradise for adventurers, home to vast glaciers, shimmering ice fields, and starlit skies that rank among the clearest in the world. Hikers traverse trails like the Hooker Valley Track, where every turn reveals another breathtaking vista of rugged cliffs and turquoise rivers fed by ancient ice. Beyond its beauty, Mount Cook represents New Zealand's deep connection between land and spirit, a reminder of the country's wild, untamed heart that continues to inspire travelers and mountaineers from every corner of the globe. Stretching across the border between Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders on Earth. Formed by the Iguazu River cascading over the edge of the Parana Plateau, this massive system of more than 270 waterfalls creates a thunderous roar and a mist that rises high into the subtropical sky. The most famous section, the Devil's Throat, plunges more than 80 meters, surrounding visitors with an almost mystical energy. What makes Iguazu truly special is its setting within lush rainforests teeming with life. Toucans, butterflies, and playful coatis thrive in this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walking along the network of trails and viewing platforms, you can feel the raw power of nature and the delicate harmony that sustains it. Beyond its breathtaking beauty, Iguazu Falls serves as a reminder of our planet's fragile balance, inviting travelers to witness, respect, and protect one of nature's most extraordinary creations. Fanjingshan, a sacred mountain in China's Guizhou province, rises above seas of clouds like a bridge between heaven and earth. At its heart stands the iconic red cloud golden summit, twin temples perched on two steep peaks, connected by a narrow stone bridge that seems to float in the mist. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not only a marvel of geology but also a place of deep spiritual resonance, where nature and faith intertwine. The mountain's unique quartzite pillars and lush forests nurture rare species such as the Guizhou snub-nosed monkey, emphasizing its ecological importance. As you ascend the 8,000 stone steps, each turn reveals shifting layers of fog, sunlight, and silence, a journey that feels both physical and spiritual. Many travelers describe standing atop Fanjingshan as a moment of reflection, where the vastness of the landscape reminds us of the harmony between human existence and the timeless rhythm of nature. The Lofoten Islands, nestled within Norway's Arctic Circle, are a masterpiece of raw, untamed beauty. Towering peaks rise dramatically from sapphire fjords, their reflections shimmering in crystal-clear waters that seem almost unreal. Traditional red fishing cabins, known as rorbjord, perch along the shorelines, telling stories of a seafaring heritage that dates back centuries. During winter, the sky comes alive with the ethereal glow of the northern lights, while summer brings the midnight sun, casting a golden light over the rugged landscape. The island's dramatic scenery attracts photographers, hikers, and dreamers alike, drawn by its harmony between nature and culture. Fishing remains the lifeblood of these communities, yet tourism thrives, offering visitors a glimpse into authentic Arctic life. Standing before rain's mirrored waters or hiking to the summit of Ryton overlooking Falvika Beach, one feels the humbling power of nature, wild, serene, and profoundly timeless. Nestled in the heart of New Zealand's South Island, Lake Tekapo is a place where nature paints with colors that seem almost unreal. The lake's mesmerizing turquoise hue comes from finely ground rock flour carried down from glaciers, giving the water its distinctive milky glow that changes with the light. On its shores stands the charming Church of the Good Shepherd, a small stone chapel that perfectly frames the vast southern Alps beyond, a view that feels both sacred and timeless. As evening descends, Lake Tekapo transforms into one of the world's premier stargazing destinations. Being part of the UNESCO Dark Sky Reserve, its crystal-clear skies unveil the Milky Way in breathtaking detail. Beyond its beauty, the area invites quiet reflection, whether you're walking along lupin-covered fields in spring or watching the moon's reflection ripple across the lake's glassy surface. It's a place that reminds travelers how deeply peace can be felt when nature and silence meet. Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia is a true masterpiece of nature, where 16 crystal-clear lakes cascade into one another through a series of magnificent waterfalls. The emerald and turquoise waters constantly shift in color, a mesmerizing effect created by minerals, sunlight, and the movement of water. As you wander along wooden boardwalks that weave through lush forests, every turn reveals a new wonder, from mist-covered falls to tranquil pools reflecting the sky. Formed over thousands of years through travertine deposition, the park is a living laboratory of geological evolution. Beyond its beauty, Plitvice is home to diverse wildlife such as deer, bears, and rare bird species, making it one of Europe's most pristine ecosystems. Walking here feels like entering a dream where water, forest, and rock exist in perfect harmony, a timeless reminder of nature's quiet power and the importance of protecting such fragile wonders for generations to come. Niagara Falls, straddling the border between the United States and Canada, is one of nature's most mesmerizing spectacles, a roaring masterpiece of raw power and beauty. Here, millions of gallons of water plunge every second from the Niagara River into the misty abyss below, creating a thunderous symphony that echoes through the gorge. The sight is both humbling and hypnotic, reminding visitors of Earth's untamed strength. Beyond its grandeur, Niagara is a symbol of balance, where serenity meets force, and mist softens the might of cascading water. The Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side offers the most dramatic panorama, while the American and Bridal Veil Falls present equally captivating perspectives. What many don't realize is that Niagara's energy also fuels hydroelectric power, blending natural wonder with human innovation. Standing here, surrounded by mist and rainbows, you feel the pulse of the planet itself, a timeless reminder of nature's boundless artistry.